Hey guys, it's Mr. Hammond. I'm going to do a real quick tutorial on how you turn an improper fraction into a mixed number and vice versa. We're going to go ahead and start by looking at an improper fraction. Let's say I have the fraction 56 over 11. To get started with, to explain what this is I want to get my numerator so it's smaller than my denominator. So I want to find out how many whole fractions are in this number. To do that, I would subtract a whole, which is 11 over 11. And that would then give me 56 minus 11 would give me 45 over 11. So there's one whole. Now I'm going to subtract another 11 over 11. That's going to give me 34 over 11. Because remember, denominator doesn't change. Okay, so I've subtracted another. Now I'm going to subtract another 11 over 11. And that's going to equal out being 23 over 11. I'm going to subtract one more 11 out of 11. That's going to give me a, cannot do math right now, a 12 over 11. Okay, so here I am subtracting all these 11 over 11s. Now I'm not done yet, so I'm going to have to bring this over here. Now I'm going to take that 12 over 11 and subtract another 11 over 11 because I still can. That's going to equal 12 minus 11 is 1 over 11. So now I've subtracted it all the way down, so my leftover is a 1 over 11. Now I have to go through and I have to locate all my whole numbers, which are my 11s over 11. Because a whole number is when the numerator and denominator are the same. So we have like 11 slices of pizza. I have 11 slices of pizza. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means I have a 5 as my whole number, 5 wholes, and then I gotta add this to it, and 1/11 left. So that's my answer. 56 over 11 as an improper fraction can be represented as a mixed number by subtracting whole numbers from it until you have a numerator that's smaller than the denominator, and that means that 5 whole numbers and 1/11 make up 56 over 11. Now that's the long, complicated way to do it, but that's the theory behind it. Let's take a look at an easier way to do it. We'll do the same problem, but this is the way you should probably do it if you need to be a little bit speedier. It's important to know the concept though. So I have 56 over 11. All I do is I see how many 11s go into 56. Now the best way to do that is to just do a division problem. You have to do a little estimation. So 11 goes into 56, I think about 5 times, which is what we know. It doesn't go into 5. And 5 times 11 is going to be 55. 6 minus 5 is 1. Okay, there's a remainder. Now here's my whole number. The remainder goes as my new numerator, and the denominator stays the same. So that's a speedier way to do it. It does take a little bit of mental math, but that's the quickest way to do it. Let's take a look at another fraction problem like that, just to really get it down. And in this case, I'm just going to go with, let's do 47 over 8. Okay, so I'm looking at my multiples of 8. I know 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. So 8 times 5 would work, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say 5, or I should say 8 into 47. And 8 goes in there 5 times. So it's going to be 40. I have a remainder of 7. So my whole number is 5. My remainder is my numerator, and my denominator stays the same. So that's a mixed number representation of that improper fraction. So now that we've got that, kind of take an improper fraction into a mixed number, let's go the opposite way. And let's go mixed number into improper fraction. It literally is just going backwards, and I have a pretty good method of doing this. If I have, let's say, 4 and 3/8, all I have to do is take the denominator and multiply it by the whole number. Then I add the numerator. And I think if you draw it like this, that's a really great way to do it. Now, the denominator never changes. Stays in 8. So I'll take 8 times 4, which is 32. I'll add my 3, and that makes 35. That's my improper fraction. Very quick, very easy. Okay? Again, let me show you how to do that. Let's pick another one. Let's go 12 and 8/9. Woo! That's a big number. Multiply, add. That's all you got to remember. Okay, so here we go. 9 times, I'm going to do my little math right up here. 9 times 12. So 9 times 2 is 18. Carry the 1. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. So I get 108. Now I have to add my 8. So that's 16. Carry the 1 over there. There's 1 down there. And 1 there. Boop. So 116. So now I take that number and I put over 9. Because the denominator doesn't change. That is my representation of 12 and 8/9. Okay? That's all there is to it. I hope this helps, and good luck on the worksheet.